Cynthia Mother Pratt can now be referred to as Deputy Governor General. The former Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security was sworn in as Deputy to the Governor General on Thursday afternoon at the Paul Farquharson Center at the Royal Bahamas Police Force's headquarters. Chief Justice Sir Brian Morey administered the oath of office. Minister of Education and Technical and Vocational Training, Glenys Hannah Martin, spoke on behalf of the Prime Minister, speaking highly of her former colleague.
Recognize the distinguished guests here, which include those who have spoken, members of the Royal Bahamas Police Force who are here, the family of Cynthia Mother Pratt, and well-wishers who have come in this room to join in this celebration. I am here on behalf of the Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, who could not be here this afternoon because of competing obligations. But if anyone knows Philip Davis, the Prime Minister, and Cynthia Mother Pratt, you will know the nature of that relationship. And if he could have been here, he would have, because this is a very special occasion for him. And so I feel privileged that out of all of the picks, that I am the one that he asked to come and to... And I won't be long because we've heard extremely glowing and very accurate account of Mother Pratt, Cynthia Mother Pratt. I'll just say this. For me, Mother Pratt is an extraordinary woman, an extraordinary Bahamian woman. And I say that for three reasons. One is if anyone knows her story, and we heard it alluded to, she comes from a huge family. She was born in poverty, and she, through her grit and determination, has risen to where we see her today to act in the highest office in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. So that story alone, that rise, is amazing in and of itself. But there's another second special thing about Mother Pratt, Cynthia Mother Pratt. She is extraordinarily gifted. She is an outstanding athlete, amazing world-class athlete who has represented this nation and has excelled in doing so. She has been an educator. She has worked in the public health system as a nurse in the operating theater for most of her career in nursing. And she has been outstanding in politics. And I raise that to say this, that's amazing about it. She is one of those persons, as the Bible speaks, who did not bury her talents. And she was fortunate enough to be so multi-gifted, which is fine. But she has developed and nurtured those gifts and has done it not just for herself and her family or even her community, but for this great nation.
Things which you may consider somewhat humorous. To be with Mother Pratt, you have to leave your ego at home. And I will tell you why. I happen to serve as our co-chair. And we would walk the streets of the Bahamas. We would go all over the hill. In Bain Town, we'd be in Fox Hill, Adelaide. And when you enter a corner or a yard, you would hear this scream, sometimes a chant, "Mother!" And I would swing my head around. I said, "What is this?" And they would come pouring out of their homes in the streets, coming to hug Mother Pratt. She exuded love. She exuded compassion. And they loved her. And here was little me standing there, humbled and wondering. I went back to the office and said, "Now, permanent secretary, it's very difficult going about with Mother because everybody, we go into Mashaba and lighting from the plane. You see these white people hollering, 'Mother!'" I said, "Oh my goodness gracious. There has never been in the history of this country a personality, a politician, I don't care where they come from. Any person of ilk or any person of standing or no non-standing who has been as popular, as loved, as Her Excellency, the Acting Governor General, Cynthia, Mother Pratt.
Mrs. Pratt will serve as acting Governor General over the next 4 days as Governor General Sir Cornelius A. Smith is out of country on an official visit and speaking engagement at Florida's Agricultural and Mechanical University in Tallahassee, Florida. Well, that does it for news this evening. Once again, I'm Leah Cooper, and from all of us here at JCN News, have a wonderful weekend, everyone.